Welcome to Professor Explain 101, where we take ordinary questions and explore the extraordinary logic hidden behind them. Today's journey will challenge everything you think you know about truth, time, and reality. Because today we're diving into paradoxes, ideas that break logic, bend reason, and reveal just how mysterious the universe truly is. A paradox is more than just a confusing riddle. It's a mirror, showing us the limits of human understanding. When something seems impossible, yet undeniably true, you're staring into a paradox. So take a breath, let your mind slow down, because we're stepping into a place where truth and illusion dance together, where the impossible feels real, and the real begins to feel impossible. Let's begin. Section 1. What is a paradox? The word paradox comes from two Greek words, para, meaning beyond, and doxa, meaning belief. So a paradox literally means something beyond belief. It's a statement, situation, or idea that defies logic but refuses to go away. Imagine this sentence. This sentence is false. If it's true, then it's false. If it's false, then it's true. You're trapped. That's the famous liar paradox. Paradoxes live at the border between what makes sense and what doesn't. They appear in science, philosophy, mathematics, and even everyday life. There are logical paradoxes where reasoning contradicts itself. Physical paradoxes, where nature seems to break its own rules, and psychological paradoxes, where the mind holds two opposite truths at once. Every paradox is a whisper from reality saying, "You haven't figured me out yet." Section 2. Classic paradoxes. Let's look at some of the most famous paradoxes in history, the ones that have kept philosophers and scientists awake for centuries. Zeno's paradox. Zeno of Elea, an ancient Greek philosopher, argued that motion itself is impossible. He said, before you reach your destination, you must first reach halfway. Then halfway again, and again, an infinite number of steps. So how can you ever arrive? Mathematically, it seems impossible, yet here we are, moving every day. Zeno wasn't wrong, he simply revealed the strange tension between mathematics and reality. The grandfather paradox. Imagine you travel back in time and stop your grandfather before he ever meets your grandmother. If you succeed, you would never be born. But if you were never born, how could you go back to stop him? That's the paradox of time travel. Cause and effect looping into each other, forever tangled. The ship of Theseus. If a ship has every part replaced over time, plank by plank, sail by sail, is it still the same ship? And if you rebuild the old parts into another vessel, which one is truly Theseus's ship? It's a question of identity, what makes something itself over time. These ancient paradoxes remind us truth isn't always simple. Sometimes logic points in two directions at once.
Section 3.
Modern paradoxes. Now let's step into the modern world, where paradoxes have evolved and become even more unsettling. The paradox of choice. In today's world, we have endless options: what to eat, what to watch, who to love. Yet the more choices we have, the less satisfied we become. Freedom creates anxiety. Abundance creates paralysis. When everything is possible, nothing feels meaningful. The simulation paradox. If it's possible for advanced civilizations to simulate entire universes, then statistically, it's far more likely that we are inside one. But if that's true, who built it? And if we're inside a simulation, can we ever know? The Fermi Paradox. With billions of stars and countless planets, we should have met other intelligent life by now. Yet the universe is silent. Are we alone? Or are we simply unable to perceive what's out there? The black hole information paradox. In physics, information cannot be destroyed. Yet when matter falls into a black hole, it seems to vanish. So, where does it go? Is it lost forever, or hidden in ways we can't yet understand? These paradoxes don't just stretch logic. They tear at the fabric of our reality. Each one whispers a terrifying truth. We don't know as much as we think we do. Section 4. Why paradoxes matter. So why do paradoxes matter? Why should you care about something that seems impossible to solve? Because paradoxes are mirrors. They show us the limits of our understanding. They remind us that even our best ideas, our proudest theories, might be incomplete. Reason 1. Paradoxes reveal hidden assumptions. Every paradox begins with a belief we thought was unquestionable, until it breaks. Reason 2. Paradoxes build intellectual humility. They teach us that knowledge isn't a destination, it's a direction. The more we learn, the more we realize how much we don't know. Reason 3. Paradoxes shape everyday life. Think of love. You give more, yet you still have more. That's a paradox. Think of happiness. The more you chase it, the further it runs. Another paradox. Even consciousness itself is one. The brain is made of lifeless matter, yet somehow it's aware of itself. Paradoxes are not problems to be fixed. They are doorways into deeper understanding. Conclusion. And so, after wandering through the loops of logic and illusion, what have we discovered? That the universe is not simple, that truth is not straight, that reality may be stranger than we could ever imagine. Paradoxes remind us that our minds are still evolving. They force us to think harder, dig deeper, and question everything. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Professor Explain 101. Because here, we don't just talk about what is, we explore what could be. Until next time, stay curious, stay awake, and remember, sometimes the deepest truth hides inside the contradiction.